Shout out to Marco Pedrana and all our channel members. Join channel memberships, links in the description. Welcome back F1 Manager family to another F1 Manager video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at qualifying and how Hutch says that qualifying work. But before we get into that, let's get our asset trading done. Alright, so we're going to go with the glider here. So I want to level that up to increase my power level once I get it up higher. So the glider would be the best trade there. Alright, so remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and also leave a like on the video. And let's jump straight into this. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to be looking at some information that is clear for everyone to see, but some players we do not check the stats sometimes. So we're going to be going how does qualifying work, and we're going to be reading how does qualifying work here, and see if we can better advise ourselves on why is it that Albon at max level keeps out qualifying or level 5 Hamilton. I did the math, so I might be quoting from those numbers. Alright, however, let's just read. Alright, so how does qualifying works? Nearly all of your drivers and component stats add up to a qualifying score. The qualifying score is not surfaced to players in the game. We use it on the server only. We use this score to work out what your perfect qualifying lap time would be for your equipped loadout. Alright, so that's basically saying that they make a score for your drivers, but these are the things that are going to impact that score. Alright, the status which contribute to the score are asset status. So this is the car, which is grip, aero, power, and reliability, which is the power level tune. That's where we get the power level tune from. Now for the driver status. For qualifying, for your drivers qualifying, it takes into consideration defending, overtaking, fuel management, and tire management. Alright, so we do not factor consistency and wet weather ability in. More on that later. Alright, so for your drivers with good defending, overtaking, fuel management, and tire management, as stated there, those scores are taken into consideration to make your drivers qualifying level points. All right, so let's continue reading, and then we'll dive into what do this all mean. All right, so when we have calculated this optimal lap time, we then use the driver's consistency status to randomly generate a penalty. All right, so the consistency is now this is where the consistency comes in. All right, this is to stimulate the feeling that drivers can perform differently on different days. That's where I'm kind of messed up. On different days, is it for each race, or is it just one single day in real life? All right, so is it just that a driver is not performing on Saturday, so he's gonna get all bad qualifying all day Saturday, or is it about each race is a different day in the game? That's where I would like some clarity on. All right, this penalty increases your driver's qualifying time. What this means is that a driver with a higher consistency status is more likely to produce an optimal qualifying time on the day. It comes back to the day again. Is it that it's talking about the entire day, or is it that it's talking about just each race? All right, let's continue. The wet weather ability stats will improve your qualifying time, but only when it's raining during qualifying. Yeah, we already know that. All right. So that's exactly how qualifying works according to Hutch. All right. So I did the maths, and let me get back. I did the maths, and so the driver loadout for Kimi would be 299. The driver loadout for Hamilton will be 277, and the driver loadout for Albon would be 282. All right, so Hamilton level 5, that is. Please be advised, I'm talking about my Hamilton, which is level 5. All right, level 6 Hamilton should have a higher loadout than Albon. So if you have your Hamilton on level 6, then Hamilton and Kimi are your two best drivers. All right, now this is why Hamilton sometimes does better than Albon. However, Albon does outqualify Hamilton sometimes. It is because of that consistency penalty. All right, so that penalty that is randomly generated from your consistency, that is why a lot of people are saying that qualifying is random. In some sense, it is random because of that random penalty. However, I'm still stuck on that day issue. All right, if it's a case where you're gonna get a random penalty for each race, so let's say the game consider one race 1 day. All right, if you're gonna get a specific penalty for one race, and then the next race you'll get a different penalty, then that's good. That's normal. That would be normal. But if it's a case where for the entire day today, like today is Friday, and for the entire Friday, you're gonna get a bad penalty for your drivers, then that's crazy. Doubt that's how it works, though. I doubt that's how it works. I really think that it's about that 1 day. I might try to get a question in next time I see Hutch doing a Q&A or a live stream to figure out more or to get more clarity on that day. All right, as you clearly see, consistency stats is more likely to produce the optimal qualifying time on the day. All right, so I'm still stuck on that day issue. So, but that's how qualifying works. As you know, for wet races, wetness drivers with high wetness ability always outqualifies drivers with low wetness ability. But sometimes we have seen where a driver like Kimi outqualifies a driver like Albon, and Albon has more wetness ability. All right, so I guess at that point the wetness ability is also added into the factor, also added into the driver's load, and then that penalty comes in to cut it down to a specific number. And even 1 point on that specific number would mean a lot. What I would like to find out mainly is how do they convert that number into time? That's what I would like to know. Or is it that the penalty is 1 decimal point? So since Kimi loadout is 299, so if he gets no penalty because of his high consistency, he will qualify at a 29.9 seconds. Who knows, really? We'll have to dig deeper and probably ask Hutch about more on that, but I think they're gonna send us back to read this if we ask too much about that. All right, so that's what I wanted to look at in this video. Talk more about that qualifying. I think we have done so, and I've made my point. Hopefully you guys understand now how qualifying does work and how to get your drivers qualifying better, and how to find the best tune in F1 Manager, which is the power level, the highest power level you can get. This tune right here has a power level of 256, so the higher you can increase this power level from 256 to go up, the better it is for you. And now we can see clearly why sometimes Albon outqualifies Hamilton, because of that penalty that's on Albon is a lot lower than the penalty on Hamilton, though Hamilton has higher consistency. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Leave code word speed up down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.